I think it's truly amazing because it's not very often that you get one person that comes along who is able to have such a big influence on that of many others. I got this book the other day, and this is the book of a man who has changed the lives of many and is still changing the lives of many and has changed the life of me. This is Mr. Stephen Paul Jobs. He is a great man. He made the Macintosh, and it changed the computer industry. Now, I've gone on about this before, but I just wanted to talk specifically about why I believe he has changed the lives of everybody that is watching this video who are not just Mac users. He revolutionised and brought about the graphical user interface as we know it. Now, people say, but Tom, what about the fact that Microsoft let Apple play about with some of the user interfaces, and that's where they got the ideas from? Yeah, I understand that, but Steve truly fashioned the computer experience that we are used to today in this modern day and age. And if it hadn't been for him, I don't know. I don't think we'd be here, to be honest. I really don't think we'd be here where we are today in the middle of the technological age and being so dependent on technology. Now, you might be saying, well, Tom, don't just give this man all the credit. That is not fair. What about Woz? What about everyone else who worked the Macintosh product, like Steve Wozniak? What about all those people? Well, who had the idea? Who is its front man? Who was its main business marketer? It was Steve. Who was head of the Macintosh? It was Steve. And throughout the many blips of his experiences at Apple, I genuinely believe that without this man, we wouldn't be where we are today. I really don't. He has changed my life. I use his products every day. My life exists online. My life is technology. He has changed my whole life. He has completely changed my focuses. And these men that wrote this book Jeffrey F.S. Young and William L. Simon have also changed my life, because they've allowed me to listen to this book and get some insight into the world of Steve Jobs. They've helped me to realise that you don't need to do academically well to become successful. Steve Jobs has changed my life, and he's changed yours. He's changed everyone's life. Now, you said, what about Bill Gates? Absolutely, he is way richer than Steve Jobs now. That's absolutely true. I cannot argue with that. But who started it? Microsoft took advantage when Apple was on a break. That's just a fact. When Steve Jobs wasn't there, OS 2 was released and was changed some of the strategies. Where was Apple then? Where was it? Even some people who asked about the Mac were reportedly steered away from it during that period. It was Steve who truly revolutionised the computer experience that we think of today, and I really can't wait to stand up in front of my classmates and talk just like I've talked to you about how he's changed my life and how I believe he has done the same to many others. He's done the same to my granddad's life. My granddad doesn't even know what an arrow is. He doesn't know what a cursor is. He has not used computers since at least 20 years ago now. And what he was used to on the system when he worked for Sainsbury's was designed and made by Apple. Steve, its front man. I've just got one thing to say, and that is thanks, Steve.